Welcome everyone. In this video, we are showcasing some more fun battles in the Halloween Cup featuring Skuntank. Man, Skuntank, this is a Pokemon that I have not played with yet. I built it just for the Halloween Cup. We caught a good one a little while back, been hanging on to it, and I thought, what better time than to power up Skuntank than for this Halloween Cup? So, we built a nice little team around it. As far as moveset, you could definitely go with the recommended flamethrower. That is recommended, but I like Sludge Bomb. One, because it has stab. Two, because it's a bit more energy efficient than a flamethrower. And three, I just don't see a lot of circumstances where flamethrower comes in handy. After all, if you're up against the two bug steel types or three bug steel types in this meta, Crunch is going to do plenty of damage. So we're running with Sludge Bomb. Also on this team, we've got good old Umbreon. Umbreon is going to function as our lead with this team comp, guys. Very solid. You guys all know Umbreon is an absolute tank. You really just have to be careful for those Azumarill. There are a few Azumarill kicking around, and maybe an occasional Scrafty that you might find in the lead. Other than that, Umbreon has very good matchups as a lead in this Halloween Cup. Without too many fairy types, there's not too many charmers, so Umbreon is free to just wreak havoc on this Halloween Cup, and you can win a lot of leads with Umbreon just because of its sheer bulk and its spamminess. Very good pick for Umbreon. And last but not least, we've got Golbat, guys. Holy smokes, one of my favorites, guys. I'm telling you, ever since they updated poison-type attacks, Golbat has just become a complete monster, and it is such a good pick for this Halloween Cup. Oh, man. It's going to function as our safe swap. I believe if you check PvPoke, it's actually ranked number 1 or number 2 as a safe swap, and I think it's ranked number 2 overall in this Halloween Cup. So that just shows you how powerful Golbat can be. And it's going to function, again, guys, as our safe swap. It's probably the best safe swap in this Halloween Cup meta. You're able to get threatened with that powerful Shadow Ball, and Poison Fang Wing Attack's just going to do a lot of damage, guys. But without further ado, let's get right into these battles. I had so much fun with this team. I kind of just threw it together, just thinking about the meta. It's very fun team, guys. But we got Drapion lead. I saw a lot of Drapion in lead. I don't know if somebody did a video on that, but we're gonna build up to our last resort, and they do get to a Sludge Bomb before we do. That's okay. Umbreon is a tank. We can tank a couple of Sludge Bombs pretty comfortably with Umbreon. So we're going to get off our last resort. This is quite a bit of neutral damage to Drapion, and we're about even on health here. And we're trying to catch a Sludge Bomb onto Golbat, but man, dude, does that ever happen to you guys? You try to catch and they just keep on farming. I don't know what it is about that, but that just... One of the things that it's one of my pet peeves, I guess. I don't know. We're going to look to get off a Poison Fang, do some resisted damage there, and look to farm down with Wing Attack. We can tank a Crunch. We did shield at that first one, but they aggressively swap in a Nidoqueen. Okay, so we're going to look to get off a Poison Fang, debuff that defense a little bit, and do as much Wing Attack damage as we can before we come back in with Umbreon, because we're a little too low. We can't do much of anything to this Nidoqueen at this point. So they do get off that Poison Fang, and it does take us out. That's all right. We come right back in with Umbreon, and they have been debuffed. So if they let this go through, it's going to be doing quite a bit of neutral damage from Umbreon, and it does. Very nice. One more foul play will take out this Nidoqueen, but not before they get to another Poison Fang. That's okay. No big deal. We can let that go. Not going to shield. We're going to save our last shield for Skuntank just because we don't know what else they have in the back, and this foul play will be taking it out, but they do decide to shield. Okay. So they want to preserve switch advantage. That's okay. You can let this Poison Fang go through, and I think that we're going to aggressively swap into Skuntank and try to Poison Jab down, but Nidoqueen is just such a beast. It's another good pick for this Halloween Cup. They do get to a Poison Fang. It's okay. It's resisted. No big deal. We are even on shield, so that's good. And they come in with a Cofagrigus. No wonder they wanted to preserve switch advantage. But little did they know, we've got another Dark type in the back, and they let that Crunch go through. So although these Poison Jabs are resisted, Skuntank has a high enough attack stat to where we can just Poison Jab down. We do shield that, although it is resisted, just to preserve some health. They do still have 3 Pokemon at this point. And they come back in with Drapion. We're going to look to get off a Crunch. Maybe get a debuff if we're lucky. We will see. They do shield that. No debuff. That's okay. We're going to go into Umbreon, throw them off their game a little bit, get off a foul play before they can react. We do take them out. They've still got that Nidoqueen down, but it's got really low health. I think one Poison Jab will do the trick, and we say bye-bye to Nidoqueen. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Man, that was an exciting battle. If you like seeing Skuntank close the game strong, guys, give the video a like. That's the best thing you can do to help this channel. If you like what you're seeing, guys, let YouTube know. Hit that like button. You'd be providing a massive help to the channel. But we've got yet another Drapion lead. I'm telling you, I was seeing these Drapions in the lead all over the place, guys. I don't know if somebody did a video on a team with Drapion in the lead, but I saw a lot of them with Umbreon here. We're going to look to play this out similarly to the first battle, get off a last resort. They do get to their move here. We're going to see what they're running. They are running Sludge Bomb. Okay. That's okay. As we know, Umbreon can tank a few Sludge Bombs, no problem. We're going to look to get off another last resort, and then I believe we look to switch to see what they have in the back. They do shield that. Very interesting. They do get to another move, so we're going to shield. We're not sure what they're running in the back, so we're going to switch to Golbat and see what they've got. But they stay in. Very interesting. We're going to look to get off a Poison Fang, debuff that defense a little bit, and look to chip away with our wing attacks here. And they go into Frostlass. Okay, so no wonder they shielded. All right. Makes sense. We do get to a Shadow Ball, but they do CMB tie us. We got to shield this up. We want to either get that last shield or nearly one-shot this Frostlass here with a Shadow Ball. This, of course, would be doing super effective if they let it go through, but no, they wisely shield. That's okay. What we have to do here is just get to a Poison Fang, debuff that defense a little bit. It'll soften it up for Umbreon when we come back in. There's no way we're making it to another Shadow Ball. But we aggressively swap before they can take us out. And they do get off an Avalanche, but again, Umbreon is such a tank that does not take us out. And this foul play, however, will be taking out this Frostlass. And we say bye-bye, Frostlass. I don't know what it is about Frostlass, but it's just one of the most annoying Pokemon to go up against, for me at least. They do take us out with a Sludge Bomb with their Drapion. We're going to come in with Skuntank and look to farm down. That Drapion had a lot of stored energy. I noticed a lot of players like to farm up quite a bit with their Drapions. Very interesting. We do Poison Jab that down, and they've got an Umbreon left in the back. Man, this is tricky here. We're going to look to get off our Sludge Bomb. Again, one of the reasons why we like running it, just because it has stab, and it's a little bit more energy efficient. We tried to catch the last resort, but again, they just keep on farming. My goodness. But we do force them to throw energy. Wasn't the last resort that we wanted, but we do force some energy out of them. We do get to another Sludge Bomb, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. Umbreon is very, very tanky, and it is not. Oh, man. That's rough, guys. I think what we should have done was just stayed in and played it out. But, you never know. You never expect them to just keep over-farming like that when shields are down. Maybe a bit of a misplay there, but Umbreon takes us out. Good game. Very well played to this battler. Good game. Yeah, looking back on it in hindsight, I think the right play was to just play that Umbreon matchup out, and then probably would have been an easier win. But hindsight's 20/20, right, guys? And here we go, another Drapion lead. So this time we just swap immediately into Golbat. Trying to figure out the best way to play this team comp, expecting them to have a Frostlass in the back. So we want to preserve health on Umbreon, so that's why we safe swap into Golbat here. We are going to shield up this Crunch. The Crunch does hurt Golbat. And there it is. There's the Frostlass right there, guys. They do get to a move. Frostlass is super spammy. But we let that go just to come back in with Umbreon and farm up a little bit. And decided to play it out a little bit differently. This does appear to be a similar team to the last one. Must be popular on PvPoke, and they throw a Shadow Ball. That is interesting. They threw a Shadow Ball at Umbreon. Very, very curious. I don't know if they were trolling there a little bit or what, but that is definitely not the right move to throw. But no, that's okay. We're just gonna keep playing this out here, and we are gonna shield this one up. They farmed up quite a bit. We can tank one, but we can't tank two. We know that they're close to another one. And we're going to overfarm a little bit, wait for them to throw. We can live with this one, and we're going to get rid of them with a foul play once we farm up a little bit more here. It's hard sometimes because sometimes you can miss fast moves and miscount, so you don't want to play it too close. And they've got an Azumarill, so we go right into Skuntank. These poison jabs really start to dig in, and this is why we like running Sludge Bomb, guys. But specifically for those fairy types like Azumarill, guys. If you're running Flamethrower and you run into an Azumarill, you are hard walled. There's nothing, not a whole lot that you can do other than your poison jabs. And these days, a lot of people have XL Azumarills, so that doesn't do much. You gotta have a nice charge attack that can really threaten these Azumarills. They come back in with Drapion. We get off a Crunch, fishing for a debuff there. They do get to a move. They're going to take us out with a Crunch here. That's okay. Can Umbreon pull this out, guys? I don't know. Last resort this is last resort range. This will be KOing this Drapion here. And that Azumarill is pretty low, but I don't know if it can survive. Oh, we take it out. Umbreon. Holy smokes. Good game. Well played to this battler. Boy, I tell you, it's not every day you see an Umbreon take out an Azumarill. My goodness. Guys, again, if you like what you're seeing, guys, we're having fun in this Halloween Cup, guys. Give the video a like. Again, it's the best thing you can do to help the channel. If you like what you're seeing, let YouTube know. Hit that like button, guys. We're met with a Scrafty. Got to swap right out. That is a terrible matchup for Umbreon. And they've got I almost said Joltik, Galvantula in the back. You don't see too many of those in this Halloween Cup, but there are a few kicking around. We do get off a Poison Fang. We're going to shield this up because we want to apply some more fast move pressure onto this Galvantula here. We're going to get to another Poison Fang. I imagine this one gets the shield, and we're going to look to do as much wing attack damage as we can before they can take us out. We got to let this one go. We don't want to expend all of our shields here. Oh, and they just lunge, so they give us a few more wing attacks. Oh man, probably expecting us to shield, and we just poison jab it down with Skuntank here. All right, so we're off to a good start. Skuntank poison jabbing it down, and they've got a Wormadam Trash in the back. Very interesting. So we're going to look to get off a Crunch. This will be doing some neutral damage, and we do have a 30% chance to debuff that defense a little bit. No debuff, that's okay, no big deal. With that steel typing, they are resisting our poison jabs, so we've got to make do with what we've got here. We are going to shield up this Bug Buzz. That would hurt. That would do some pretty heavy neutral damage to us. It does hit pretty hard. We do get to another Crunch, and can we get that last shield? No, they don't want to shield. Okay, so we're going to save our Skuntank, knowing that they have a Scrafty in the back. We recognize Umbreon's a little bit of dead weight here, so we're going to just rip off these last resorts as fast as we can get to them, guys, before they can take us out with the Scrafty. And hopefully grab that last shield, because if we do, and they do shield, that's amazing. We now have a win condition here, guys. Because we got that last shield, if we can get this Scrafty low enough, we are close to a Sludge Bomb on our Skuntank here. So we do get to another last resort. This will do some decent neutral damage to the Scrafty here. And we're going to try and get to one last move before they can take us out. Those counters are boosted, and we can't get to that foul play. That's okay. I think we can get to a Sludge Bomb, provided this isn't a foul play. But it's just a power-up punch, guys. We're able to get to that Sludge Bomb. This will be taking out this Scrafty. It does have stab. That's why we decided to roll with Sludge Bomb. And can we Poison Jab down? Goal. Oh, man. Skuntank pulling out the win. Good game. Well played. Skuntank proven to be a decent investment for this Halloween Cup, guys. I'm telling you. Very fun Pokemon. It's got that dark poison typing that's just really, really good in this Halloween Cup meta, guys. It's also pretty good for the Great League as well. But we are met with a Wigglytuff, terrible lead. We got to swap right into Golbat, and we get a nice little energy advantage. They come in with their own Golbat. So because we have this energy advantage, guys, we have the luxury of being able to bait with a hard-hitting Shadow Ball, knowing that they might want to preserve switch advantage. So bit of a misplay on their end, a little slow on the swap. They let us get ahead on energy, and we're going to bait with another Poison Fang here, all while debuffing that attack even more. And they do shield a second time. They really have to preserve switch advantage to keep that Wigglytuff onto our Umbreon, guys. We are going to shield up that Poison Fang, and we're able to get to that Shadow Ball. This is going to be doing quite a bit of neutral damage to this opposing Golbat, and we say bye-bye Golbat. Holy smokes, we win switch advantage. And they come in with a Tentacruel. Very, very fun pick for the Halloween Cup, guys. So we're going to come back in with Umbreon because we don't want to see Wigglytuff. They come in with Wigglytuff, and we've got Skuntank, guys. It is Skuntank time. Holy smokes. And we do get to that Sludge Bomb. Again, another case to be made to run Sludge Bomb on Skuntank, guys. Say bye-bye Wigglytuff. And they come back in. They've got to come back in with that Tentacruel. And this is a Hydro Pump. We're not going to shield this just because Umbreon's got a nice matchup. We get them to dump all of their energy on our Skuntank. That's amazing. We've got a foul play. Locked and loaded. This is going to do some decent chip damage, and we have still got a shield, guys. This is looking like a good game. We get to another foul play. It's going to not quite take it out. Tentacruel has some decent bulk. If you've got good PvP IVs, it can live 2 foul plays. But they see the writing on the wall. They concede the matchup. That's going to be a good game. Well played. So that's the team, guys. Had a lot of fun with it. I just threw it together. Wanted to do some battles in the Halloween Cup. It is here. We only get it once a year, so might as well play it while it's around, guys. Probably my favorite specialty cup that Niantic has introduced. I think it's the most balanced meta. There are some new additions to this Halloween Cup this year as opposed to last year. Those dark poison types were not as relevant. Jellicent wasn't yet introduced. So some new additions to this meta, but it is still just a very balanced, very fun meta. I had a lot of fun with this Halloween Cup. We're going to definitely be showcasing some more battles in the Halloween Cup. This is just the first set of battles that we ran. I've got a lot of fun team comp ideas that I've been thinking about. You're gonna have to stay tuned to see what they are, though. But yeah, this is a fun team. Umbreon is a very strong lead for this Halloween Cup. Had a lot of fun with it. Super tanky. Golbat, very, very good safe swap. If you're met with a bad lead, Golbat can come in and do a lot of damage. You can really threaten with a hard-hitting Shadow Ball. You can bait with the Poison Fang. Very, very solid pick as your safe swap. And we've got Skuntank in the back. Very strong, very HP weighted, so it can take some damage and really dig in with those poison jabs. I had a lot of fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.